What's up, guys? Burningheavy here. So, I am here to talk about Particulars, a game that is currently in alpha or beta or early access or something like that. Currently being developed by a Australian studio, if my mind remembers correctly. It might be New Zealand. Don't crucify me, guys. They're a cool group of guys. I think it's about 5 people or so. Maybe 10 to 15. It's a smaller studio, but it's not just a one-guy project. There are a decent number of people working on this. It's a unique game, though, with some really nice puzzle elements that are starting to really get fleshed out. The one concern I do have is some of these more difficult puzzles that are a bit wonky. I'm hoping they don't become like the primary puzzles of the later game. The story is good. I don't know exactly where it's going. It's kind of confusing. It's telling the story of a scientist who's obsessed with her work. It's a bit disjointed. Only the first chapter is really voice acted. There's going to be more little cutscenes and stuff. I've edited out the first cutscene. Don't want any spoilers. But overall, I think the game is excellent. Some of the later levels, like I said, are very confusing. There's just so many different things happening so fast. Like here, you can obviously tell, I'm this dude, I gotta push these other dudes into the black dudes and make them go boom. That's simple. But when you have 8,000 different things flying across the screen, when you don't really know, okay, what's good, what's bad, who's pushing where, what angles are they going to push at, it gets confusing. That's not to say that the hard puzzles are bad. The hard puzzles that are, well made, well orchestrated are very, very good. It's when they're confusing and not exactly well made that I'm not a huge fan of them. See, here a bit of mayhem is happening, but I know exactly who's good, who's bad. White, good, black, bad, which is nice. Certain times it's like, this white's good, but this white's bad. This white will make the particles come towards you, but this white will make particles go away from you. I think they need to make it more visually noticeable how the particles are, because right now I'm a red charge. Okay, does that mean every positive is red? Or every negative is red, whichever one I am, I can't remember. No, because there were some red things that I'm not allowed to run into. There were some white red things that were bad, and some white black things that were bad. Is red good or is red bad? Is black good or is black bad? Like right there, I ran into a black thing, but I didn't blow up. Why? Is that something that's supposed to happen, or was the game broken? That's something that's going to need to come with time. But overall, right now, they have a really good product. This is a game I could see selling for $10 on Steam, and people going, hey, this is a fun little puzzle game, and being happy. This is never going to be a $50, $60 release. Only Portal really can be that high, and I think it was only a $40 release. It's going to be a $10 game. If they try to charge more, maybe $20. But a nice, simple, small game. This has a ton of potential. Game of the year? No. Fun little game to play? Yes. I gave some feedback on the later levels, so hopefully the developers know which levels exactly I'm talking about. I filled out their little feedback form. I pressed F to give feedback, which I always do when I play an alpha or a beta. I think anyone who plays an alpha or a beta and doesn't give feedback is selfish. Unless it's an open beta and the company is obviously just using beta as an excuse to be buggy, which is becoming a thing now. If it's in closed beta testing, as in, hey, we have a product, we need feedback, we can't afford QA testers, feedback. This is what I'm trying to do with this video. I promised it to these guys weeks ago. I haven't really fulfilled my end of the bargain. I kind of feel bad. I told them, hey, I got great Particulars footage. I went a little too far and recorded a little too much, but I edited it down. I got some footage so you could see exactly what the idea is. This is what it is. different things with these push-pull mechanics. This is one of the ones that was hard, but I could understand what to do. So it was a lot of fun to try and figure it out. And it's a nice little puzzle game. If you like puzzle games, you will like it. If you don't like puzzle games, there's nothing fresh or new, no real comedy or anything that's going to make you like this, like Portal did. Portal was so funny and so invigorating that even if you hated puzzle games, you could still like it. This isn't one of them, but if you like to think, if you like in your games to be challenged, to think, to complete a task that is difficult and not just have your hand held, then I think this is the game for you. I wholeheartedly recommend it. And I might play a little bit more of it. I don't know. I don't know how I can make video footage of it. If a big update comes, I might give some coverage to these guys. I'm going to try and give as much coverage to these guys as possible. I love little developers making games like this. But this has been Burning Heavy. And as always, have a wonderful day.